buckle up, because it's going to be a long ride. It's going to be a wild ride. Nobody cares, but we're going to tell you anyways. This is Popcorn Chats. Oh my god, my background. This is a joke. I just have to address this. I found that Audrey Hepburn canvas in the trash and I brought it, I put it in my car and I didn't realize that somebody like drew like pencil lips on it and like outlined her nose. You can't really see. It just looks bad and it's chuggy as hell anyways, just as is. So I brought it here to like make this chuggy little corner to see what Shelby's reaction would be if I was like being serious. Like, what do you think? And she was like, cute. I was like, I'm joking.
Like trying to be supportive.
Yeah. I was like, don't worry, it's not staying. But yeah, I need to throw that. It's cursed. I need to put it in the trash. So.
What if someone else sees it? The person who originally threw it in the trash sees it in your trash and it's like, oh my god.
I have found a lot of things in the trash since I've been here. We found a blender, cleaned it up real good, and we made blended margaritas on Saturday.
Lilac.
It's just, I found a pan, a cutting board. I found a really nice office chair, but I didn't grab it in time. Someone else snatched it up.
Didn't know there was so much competition for garbage picking.
Whose literal turn is it to intro?
I introed Game of Thrones, which was last week, so it's your turn.
Oh, cute. So you're just gonna get to intro all the Game of Thrones episodes, and I'm gonna have to intro the fucking tragic ass filler episodes every other week. Awesome! That's very on brand.
I don't think they'll be tragic. However, this one most certainly will be.
Yeah. Yikes.
Okay, they're just literally laying, just staring at the light. They're not even running after it anymore, so we're not.
I like the change of scenery for you, though, being on the couch.
Thank you. Yeah, it's nice out here.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Popcorn Chats. I'm Katie.
I'm MICHAE.
This week, we are in the in-between period of Game of Thrones seasons. So next week, don't worry, we'll be back with another Game of Thrones recap. Thank you for listening to the first season 1 recap. I haven't even seen how many people listened to that yet. Sorry, sidetracked.
Of course. We need like a little like buzzer.
Yeah,
you know?
like back on track, bitch.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is we are talking about this dog. Don't you fucking start! No!
Oh my god. I could hear him clearly.
What the fuck? Okay, let me just fucking get this out. We are talking about the tragic worst movie I've ever seen. 365 Days. Actually, it's not even the worst movie I've ever seen, but it's bad. 365 Days This Day.
Mm-hmm.
The sequel.
I would put it in probably top 3 worst movies I've ever seen.
I think this dog,
so bad.
This dog is like triggered by me in my presence. Because literally this morning, I had to work at like 5 a.m. Let's just get this shit out the way. We're not going to be talking about this movie very much in this episode. So if you're here as a 365-day stan, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, babe. But anyways, I think this dog is triggered by my presence because I was up getting ready for work at 4 a.m. this morning. And he is barking and howling at me. I'm like, bitch, you're waking up the whole neighborhood. Like, he hears me. He hears
does.
my voice and he doesn't like me.
What did you do to the dog?
Nothing.
Wow.
But whenever I'm in the kitchen, he gets upset. He or she, I guess I don't know the gender, they get upset. When I stop talking, he stops barking.
See? They have fucking beef with you.
Go make
so
a peace
funny.
offering or something. Like,
I know. You need to take him a treat.
like, hey, I baked this casserole for your dog because he won't shut the fuck up.
Because he seems to, I don't know, fucking hate me.
An issue with me and I'm just trying to live.
Oh my god.
So sorry.
That's
How
hilarious.
are you? What's new in your neck of the woods?
Oh my god, Al Roker. I'm doing fine. I fucked up my back this weekend. I don't know what I did, but I like really couldn't move a lot on Saturday, which was like alarming. It really hurt. Otherwise, I really don't have that much new shit to check in on, so we can just bypass.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry your back was hurting. I'm glad that you're feeling better. I'm fine. I don't have many new things to note. I'm starting boxing tomorrow though.
Ooh, that's fun.
I know. Yeah, I've been feeling like depressed and no, I'm not depressed. Yeah, depressed. I just need something to hit. I need to punch some stuff. So I'm really excited. I have a free like one-on-one session with a trainer tomorrow. And a lot of like boxing gyms around here do like free like first trial sessions. So I might be doing a couple of those to like see which gym I really fuck with. Floyd Mayweather has like a chain of boxing gyms and there's like one down the street from me. But I'm like, I don't know, that sounds really intense. Like there's no thing on there for like beginners welcome, you know, like a lot of places are like not intimidating like that and really want you to feel like you can come, but that one's like train like the pro, train like the champion Floyd Mayweather. I'm like, I
literally have beef with a dog. Like, I'm not trying to
I'm not trying to fight anyone. I'm just trying to have really toned, sexy arms and, like, maybe have a cute little, like, mentorship relationship with my, like, girl boss trainer.
While we talk about this fucking movie, which, first of all, I just want to say, y'all, in case if anyone from my booktube is over here listening for this specific episode, because this is a book adaptation and it's a romance book. I have not read this book, but I will just say, I fucking love mafia romances. I love them. They're so great.
I was gonna ask you about that. Sorry, continue.
What? Like if I like them or not?
No, because I know you do really like mafia romances, and so I was like, do you like that aspect of this? Because I think that's one of the strongest aspects of this.
I think that's the only strong aspect of this.
It's the only plot.
Yeah. And I love it. And watching this, it makes me kind of mad because it is like just so poorly done, I think. And I can just think of so many other mafia. Granted, like I said, I haven't read this book, so I can't speak on like if maybe they left a ton of this book on the cutting room floor and like are just really not fucking with the book at all. But looking over at my shelves right now, I could pick out like 3 different series that would make so much better movies or TV shows or like compelling material. And this is, there was like a whole stretch of scenes where it was like a minute of dialogue and then 2 more song montages and then like another minute of dialogue and 3 more songs. Like it was fucking ridiculous. So I just want to say, I'm not coming on here to like bash romance books being turned into movies because y'all know how much we fuck with the 50 Shades movies. We love those movies. I will say that I do love the after movies. They're like some of the most enjoyable entertainment I feel like I've gotten in recent years. And even Katie has come around to them. So we fuck with the romance book to movie adaptations, but this is not fucking it. This is, I feel like, an objectively bad movie. Would you agree?
Yeah, I wouldn't even consider it a movie. Like, can I ask you an honest question? Did you take notes for this?
I have like 5, and they're like literal just bullet points, not like actual, because there wasn't anything to take notes on.
Right, like what would I have even written down? Like I had nothing to write about this. Like I genuinely cannot tell you what the dramatic unit of this film was, what the stakes of this film were. And he's in the mafia, bitch. There should be something. There should be something that I'm like worried about. But what happened? What happened in this movie? 365 Days, the first one has 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. 365 Days, this day, the sequel has not been criticized at all. Like there are no one has even taken the time of day to review this film on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's because it's so bad. Literally, I don't know how you could make an actual review of this movie.
You might as well review the songs that are featured in it because here's the thing. Like what you were just saying about After and 50 Shades. Enjoyable films to watch. Enjoyable ass films to watch. And I would take those over this any fucking day. And I was like, I just need like a little something, you know, because those films very much cater to pleasurable images to watch, you know, like luxurious lifestyle that you're probably never going Gonna Live with some fun songs behind it and then the occasional sex scene, the like exciting romance, whatever. But there's story within that. Like the creators of those films are like, okay, we gotta like still have a story going on because it's a movie and they're based on books. This crosses the line. This pushes that phenomenon of like type of film too far. I was falling asleep because this felt like the fucking music videos that they play at the nail salon.
Yes.
Have you ever been to those nail salons where it's just like beach scenes and like really young hot people like running around on a beach?
Yes.
And then it's like some like DJ's set behind it. That's literally what this whole thing felt like.
Yeah.
Sometimes it would go from one song into another song.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I would like to see what the script looked like. Like, how long was the script? Because I feel like, especially Massimo, he had maybe 2 pages of dialogue throughout the entire film. And he's the fucking main character. Him and his wife. I don't even remember what her name is. Lara from Poland. Lara
Here's
from
the thing.
Poland.
That woman looks like a different person in every shot. Did you have that?
Funny.
Like when I was watching, I was like, who the fuck is that? And Shelby was like, that's her. That's the girl. And I'm like, what? Like, I swear to God, she looks different in every shot.
I don't think I noticed that. No, because I actually feel like she's very distinct looking. Like, I feel like her eyes, like the upper half of her face, I feel like is very distinct.
That's interesting. I feel like she's so undistinct that it's like she could be any other bitch. Like
That's
in
so
the
funny.
shots.
Well, I would like to first start out with this is how I knew that it was going to be absolutely horrible. Okay, and I will say the first movie, I don't even remember that well, but I do at least remember it having more plot and that it wasn't at least like just a full-on music video. With this one, I knew we were fucked from the very beginning, especially with the acting caliber when they are fucking before their wedding and the aunt comes up or whatever. Her whole being in that scene, I'm like, they really, either this lady got it out of nepotism, desperation, she was the like third backup because of COVID-19 and the first 2 women fell. Like, I don't know how this woman got cast in an actual
Wait,
film.
she's the aunt? I thought they're friends.
The lady who busts them having sex, like the older lady.
Oh, I thought the friend busted them.
No, it was like their aunt at the beginning.
Okay.
Right?
Girl.
Am I wrong?
Don't fucking ask me. Don't ask me. I don't know. I thought that her friend came up and was like, you guys are fucking before your wedding.
No, I'm pretty sure it was someone's aunt. Because then she was going on about like tradition or something. Hold on. And that was Katie when I Snapchatted you and I was like, this is going to be fucking horrible. Because it was genuinely making me laugh out loud with how bad it was. Maybe it is the friend, dude. I don't fucking know. I genuinely don't know. I can look at her and be like, sorry to this man. I wouldn't know a thing. That like Kiki Palmer meme.
Yes, that's how I feel about, like, no offense, but all the women in this.
Dude, that's so funny. Okay, I have no fucking clue. But that was a bad way to start off the movie. I knew we were in for it.
Yeah. What was your favorite sex scene? Do you have one?
Yes, actually, I do. And I was going to ask you this as well. So my favorite would have to be, also anyone listening to this that knows me, turn away.
You don't. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know me. Click off. Hopefully no one's listening to this in the first place that knows me. But it would for sure be when she texts him and she's like, come find me or whatever, and she's in the one room with the 4-poster bed with like all the stuff laid out and she's just like waiting for him, kind of like calling back to the first movie, you know, when he like handcuffs her to that bed and shit. That was a great scene.
I have a confession. I didn't watch the first movie.
Oh, okay. I mean, you literally didn't need it. Do you know the basic premise of it?
Yeah, I watched like a recap on YouTube.
How long was that recap? Like
it was
4 minutes.
It was 2 minutes long. It was literally a 2-minute long video because I clicked on it and then it was like over and I was like, oh.
That is so funny.
But yeah, I watched this with Shelby and then Corinne was like on FaceTime with us while we were watching it and she was like filling in any blanks that I had because she saw the first one. So wait, I'm forgetting which one you were talking. Was that the one where she was like using a vibrator on herself and he was like tied up?
He was tied up.
No, okay, no, I know the one you're talking about. She had like the ponytail.
Yes.
And they were like in like a room and she had handcuffs on.
Yes.
My favorite
Please don't tell me that yours was favorite. Please don't tell me that your favorite was on the golf course on the putting green.
No, ew. When she like came when he like putted the ball in and she was like, ah. Are the straights okay? That's my question. Well, no. Okay. I kind of forget what my favorite one was, but I know when it was happening, I was like, ooh, this is a good sex scene and this is gonna be my favorite one. I think maybe they were the kitchen. I remember it was like black. Like the palette was like black. What was happening there?
Yeah, when she came home from something and she like crawled to him across the counter.
Maybe. Yeah.
But I don't know what was happening before that. I just remember when she crawled across the counter to him and they had sex in the kitchen.
I don't mind this is changing the subject. Sorry. But like I don't mind the whole thing that kind of occurs in these films where it's like, you don't need to work, baby girl. Like all you need to do is hang around, go on these like luxurious little trips that I pay for you and fuck me. And the girl's like, that's not enough for me. I don't mind that. But this fucking bitch gets a whole fashion line. And I have not seen her work ever. And she's so content to be like, you can't control me and all this shit. Do you like to work? Like, you can't just say that. You can't just say you like to work. You can still be a feminist and like stand up for yourself and milk this shit, bro. Like, yes. You could still be like, you don't control me. Yeah. And actually, you could be like, pay for me and my friends to go here. I control you, motherfucker.
Yeah, feminism.
Because this pussy is fire. I don't know what got lost in the translations of the feminist movement, but this is not what the suffragettes were fighting for, okay? No. Not for your raggedy ass to have everything you could ever want. All you gotta do is take that dick like a champion, and you got all expenses paid. Just shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it.
No, and you know what? You're even helping the girlies out more, because then, like you said, you say, pay for me to go on vacation with my friends. You're paying it forward for the girlies. You're doing it for the women. And once again, ask not what you can do for the patriarchy, but what the patriarchy can do for you. And if a man is willing to expense my lifestyle for me, and by that lifestyle means I don't have to do shit except go on bougie vacations, eat good food, and sit around a house, which is my fucking dream life. I am taking it. That is my dream come true.
Why are all these bitches like, I need to work? You know, I can't just not work. And then he's like, okay, I'll buy you a fashion line. Yeah. Okay, I'll buy you a fucking publishing company and you can be the CEO. Shut the fuck up. You're not qualified, A. You're moving feminism backwards with your backwards ass fucking logic because you're taking that job away from a woman that actually worked hard and could be in your position. Yeah. But you're all high and mighty being like, well, I have to work. Shut up. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You quite literally don't. No. So stay home. For us, that couldn't. Because if this were you, and you had a man who was willing to do this, I would be like, do it for me, bitch. Yeah. Like, we need to go on this vacation. Obviously, if this was like an abusive ass relationship, I'd be like, bitch, no money in the world. That's not what we're saying here. No. Like you said, do it for the girls. We work hard. If I had someone like this in my life, I would be taking you guys worldwide. The girlies would be on a world tour.
Exactly. And you know what I would convince him of? I would be like, you know how I don't work and I don't do anything? I need an assistant. I need an assistant for running our household, and I would hire you, and then we could just live off of this man's money, going around the world, doing our thing, all on this man's coin. American dream.
Can we make this like, literally, can we make this happen, Michaela?
I would love to.
It's in your hands.
So I have to be the one to find the dude. You know what, Katie? I'll take one for the team. I feel like you can do it.
We should make you a seeking arrangements profile.
I'm also scared of being murdered, but
no, but I'll come with you.
And then I can say, this is my assistant, and we are a package deal, so if you're going to be funding me, you have to also fund my assistant.
Bitch. Master plan. We're going to workshop this, and come back to y'all.
I never understood that in 50 Shades. How Anna's like, Christian, you have to let me work. And I was like, especially in the third movie when she gets home from her honeymoon and the housekeeper lady is like, so the wine list, do you want to redecorate? Like, what do you want to do? And Anna's like, I don't really want to do any of that. I just want to go to work. No, I would love it if I came home and they're like, you get to choose the wine list for the week. Okay, you want to redo the office? Let's go shopping for samples. Like, I would thrive in that kind of environment. And
yeah, why are these raggedy ass bitches who insist on working getting these opportunities of a fucking lifetime?
Who wants to actually work?
Literally. These films are capitalist propaganda. And I want to see a film where the girl just does like milk this shit, but she also falls in love with the man. Pretty Woman. And let me tell you, I drove down Rodeo Drive the other day. I saw 1,000,001 Julia Roberts. There are people out there, women and men and anyone, who are just rich and they don't do anything. I have people coming into my mall because my mall is very close to Beverly Hills where people are like super, like unfathomably wealthy. And the way that these people speak, they have never worked, period. Like they have never worked a service industry job. That's one thing. But you can tell by the way these people, I had a woman yesterday near tears because I couldn't give her a white blazer off of a mannequin. And she was like, but I want it. A grown woman. And just like their vocabulary, it's like it doesn't click with them. Like they are just used to getting what they want.
Yeah.
I want to be like that. Who wouldn't want to just not live in this shitty ass reality? I don't understand this whole, who is writing this bullshit of women being like, I need to work. It's how I thrive. Like dive into your passions. You can still read your books, you know? Like if your passion is books, read a book. If this bitch's passion is apparently fashion, she has no schooling. She has not devoted any time to this. Like, the fashion industry is a cutthroat industry.
And also, she doesn't have that great of style anyways. So, I don't know what we're getting at here.
If you're passionate about shopping, go fucking shopping, bitch. You don't need to own a fashion line and work.
Literally, no. I don't understand that. If I could live that life, I would have like 5 books written and published already. If all I had to do was like sit around all day, go shopping, spend money, fuck my man, and read and write my books. That is the fucking dream. The kitties would have one of those like space litter boxes that like rotates and cleans itself. That's like $500. I don't want much, but I do want it all.
I just want to see someone write a film where it's realistic and the woman's just like, fuck yeah.
I do love, there are some billionaire romances that I've read where the woman in that, when she finds out that he's the billionaire, she like lets him buy her shit. I hate it in the books then when the female main character is like, I don't want you to spend your money on me. Why?
He's a billionaire. Reparations.
He's not doing it because he thinks you're like less than him. He's doing it because he fucking wants to, and he has more money than he knows what to do with. So let him spend it on you. And also, like a mafia man, mafia money is different kind of money, okay?
Yeah.
I'd be happy with that.
And mafia power too. That's the thing. Like he can make shit happen for you. Just sit at home. Like I really don't understand why. You don't have to like be a recluse living in your house. You can go to Pilates, go to the beach, go to book club. Again, like pay for you and your friends to just go and live life. You don't have to contribute.
I think it's women that don't have hobbies. And like fine, but find a hobby. I have a lot of hobbies that I would love to just be able to do all day. Like I don't think I would ever get bored. I have so much stuff that I love to do. That's not
I think
working.
We're the type of people that if we could make money from our hobbies, we'd thrive. I've been playing The Sims and filming while I've been playing, and I'm starting a series on my YouTube channel called Lesbians of Sunset Valley.
Wow, I love that.
So stay tuned. I'm editing the first video. It's kind of botched because I'm still figuring out like the whole streaming stuff. I have no idea how to play video games.
Which Sims are you playing?
Sims 3.
Sims 3 is my favorite. I hate Sims 4. Sims 3 is ride or die. Should I just go down some of the random notes that I jotted down as we went through?
Yeah.
So my first one, I wonder if there are any bloopers of them eating absolute shit running down that grassy hill, because they picked up some serious speed and they were in high heels. I'd like
that
to
would
see.
be funny. They needed a blooper reel at the end of this.
Yes, they did. This is literally just a music video. I think that's self-explanatory. I don't even know how this was like a full album in this movie. I don't even know how many songs there were.
And good soundtrack. I mean, this is the type of thing that I would like listen to if I was driving to Malibu for the day. Like, I would have this soundtrack playing in the background.
I mean, they're all bops. It's just fucking weird that there's so many of them in this movie and so many slow motion montages. I said, okay, Massimo coming in with the Christmas gift. Minimum feminist king. Because really, he's like, you can't go to work? Okay. Or you are getting bored? Here, I'll just buy you a fashion line. But that was the sex scene that I was talking about, Katie, was like her Christmas gift to him. If you remember that scene, that's the one that I was talking about. Okay, Katie, what do you think the percentage is that these two have actually fucked in real life?
I don't know. I don't know, and I don't pretend to know, because I don't know what's going on in these people's personal lives, and I have no desire to fucking look these two people up. I would literally just be like, can we just, like, have sex on camera? Because that's embarrassing. At this point, it's more embarrassing to be doing what they're doing and, like, not just actually just fucking, like, we might as well just fucking have sex. Did they? I don't know. And I don't know what the laws are with that. Whatever. If it were me, and I'm sure film will evolve to this someday, if there's like sex scenes, you should be able to opt in to just have sex, in my opinion. If both people want to, I feel like that should be okay. Again, I don't know anything about these people. I've only seen that one clip circulating on TikTok of Nacho like grabbing her at the premiere and her looking like lovingly over at him, and then Massimo like grabbing her a second later and her like also like patting his shoulder, and people being like, this girl's living the life, which I think she is, clearly. She's getting paid to do almost nothing except act like she's having sex on camera. And I just feel like some of those scenes looked like too realistic, where I almost wondered, like, are they literally having sex right now? Because it looked so fucking realistic. Yeah. It was kind of insane. There were certain moments, especially when, not to get too graphic, but when she was like facing away from him and he was like facing towards her, you know, in certain areas, there was like literally no gap between them. I'm like, I don't understand how this is working if they are not actually having sex. And that's the type of stuff where it's like, at that point you're still like shoving your junk into each other, like up against each other. And for me, that's almost worse, you know, like if I had to, you know, because they're coworkers, obviously not conventional coworkers, but coworkers, and I'm just thinking, like, putting myself in this situation, there's no fucking way I would just like let a man bump up against me for how many fucking takes? Like, no. But then I don't know about the logistics of like having sex over and over again too. I don't know. It's a mind fuck is what it is. And how do you not think about it? Like, while you're watching the entire film, like, what was this like to film? Because I just can't even fucking imagine. It's crazy. And also I thought about this too, that if this was me in this movie, I wouldn't want anyone I know to see it. Even like you, like my best friends, I would be like, please don't see this. So I'm like, who are you inviting to the premiere? Like, you're not inviting your parents to the premiere of this. You're not inviting your friends. You're not going to invite a partner if you have one, because that would be weird for them to watch you have sex with someone else. It's a lot of sticky area there. Yeah. Speaking of that, there was one particular shot with Nacho that I was like, this is an actual fucking sleep paralysis demon. And it's when he was I know what one you're talking about. Oh, under the sheet? Yeah, that one. When she woke up and she lifted up the sheet and his face is just there and he's like, and she's looking down like, do you know what scene I'm talking about? Yes, I do, but there was also another one with Nacho where it was like looking up at him and it was such a long shot of him like just above her looking down. And I was like, dude, this is so creepy. So much. Like, it's already, you know, this film isn't necessarily like catering towards me, but I can appreciate films like 50 Shades and After, like, whatever. But this just, it's kind of scary. Like, because normally, you know, I just watch, like, the rare times where I'm watching, like, a straight sex scene on TV, I, like, we'll just watch the woman, and it is what it is. This guy kind of scares me, and it's hard to, like, look away from him because he's so aggressive. He's just got, like, a lot going on in his face. I don't even know what we're talking about. I can't believe his name is Nacho, the other guy. That is so fucked up. Like, I don't know. That is just so fucked up. I don't get why she just keeps, like, stumbling into these relationships where men just, like, sweep her away to, like, foreign lands, and she's just, like, fucking and sleeping at their house. Also, there was something else. Oh, okay. How do you feel about what's his name? Massimo? So we've said that, like, more acting isn't, like, good acting, but I feel like of all the cast in this, he has the most potential to, like, actually have a career.
I think I know what scene you're thinking of, maybe?
Well, just the fact that he played 2 roles in this, and, like, they're pretty distinct from each other, like, they're twin brothers or whatever.
I kind of liked his freak out scene in the car. I know that was going around as, like, a meme, but I actually kind of liked it. I think maybe because it was like we're finally seeing something actually happen. Speaking of him playing 2 parts, Katie, what would your evil twin's name be, and what would they be up to, do you think, if you had one?
If I had an evil twin, I think her name would be Katya, and I think she would be Russian.
So, like, the drag queen.
Yeah, like the drag queen, but she wouldn't be a drag queen. She'd be like my evil Russian twin. And she'd probably be like really smart, everything I'm not, learned how to be a woman, you know, like can definitely pull off a red lip and like knows how to walk in heels without falling down. Which that actually did happen the last time I wore heels. I fell in front of a girl that I was really into at the time, but we don't have to talk about my trauma. But yeah, I think she would just be like a Russian intelligence, maybe like a spy. I don't know if this is like culturally insensitive to Russian people, but I'm not trying to be.
Well, after we just laughed at the name Nacho, I feel like now isn't the time to backtrack about being culturally insensitive.
What would your evil twin's name be?
I think that it would maybe be my name still, but it would be like Michaela. And I think I agree. I feel like she would be European. She's from somewhere there. And she like really owns the fact that she's 6 feet tall. Like she's like doesn't shy away from her height. She's very like striking, very aggressive, but like in a good way. But yeah, very like confrontational, very like up in your face, and kind of just like cold hearted. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you said with the red lip, I feel like that's true. Like she has a red lip on and nothing else, and she looks fucking fabulous.
Yeah.
She wears her hair slicked back in a ponytail and like looks good and doesn't actually look like a potato. And I feel like she wears like a lot of black leather. I don't know. I feel like she's like just the hotter, cooler, colder version of me.
The evil side of my person would be maybe like business related or just being able to stand up for herself.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I have no fucking balls. I do not know how to advocate for myself whatsoever. And I just feel like Katya knows how to do that.
Yeah, and I feel like Michaela doesn't have cats. She has, like, Rottweilers. You know, she has, like, a pack of them. Or, like, a pack of Dobermans. Yeah, and she walks them all, and they walk in perfect formation. They all sit when she sits. She drinks black coffee. She doesn't need creamer.
Yeah, they sound like really bad bitches. I'd like to meet them.
I would too.
The only, like, close thing I have to having an evil twin is my drunk alter ego Snicks, and she's a fucking bitch, and I don't fuck with her, and I would like to not speak about her on this podcast. Thank you.
Okay.
No further questions.
Hello, Aria. She's now sitting here wanting more laser light time, but we've already played twice now, and 2 time is the limit now. You're a 2 and done kind of girl.
2 time is the limit.
I feel like I get dumber. Sometimes, like, I was editing a video today, and I'm like, I literally just made up a word and went with it in that video. Didn't give a second thought to it until I was editing. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's not even an actual word. And I said it with 100% of my chest. Like, I'm so fucking dumb. I swear God. I'm getting dumber. Okay, my last 2 notes were that this I found actually hot, and I was like, this is what I picture in mafia books, is when at the end, when Massimo and Nacho were slow-mo walking on their way to rescue Lara, and they pulled out their guns when they were walking down the stairs and they clicked them at the same time. That shit was hot.
I really liked that dynamic, that quick change of like, we're enemies, but then we're like going to fight for like the person that we both care about. Weird that they just walked there.
They clearly have no place to be. They're just like, shit, should we grab lunch before this? Nah, okay.
You want to get a beer? No, like, every time it, like, cut to her in distress and then back to them just, like, still walking in slow motion.
I didn't even think about that. I was too distracted by being like, that's hot.
But I would have liked, obviously, in a perfect world, that enemies to, like, okay, we gotta, like, do this shit together, but then I'm gonna kill your ass again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would have liked to see that milked a little bit more and done a little bit more cinematically, but that's a way too high of an expectation to have for this film.
Yeah.
So I'm not even gonna get into that. But... No. Yeah, here's the thing, too, with the end. I didn't think that me going to the bathroom at that time would have any consequences. So I'm just going pee, and then I hear Shelby go, "What the fuck?" Bitch is shot. Bitch is down.
Okay, so this bitch is shot. Cool. And then Massimo shoots his twin. But this dude gets shot in the fucking shoulder. Like, and he's down like he's dead. I've never been shot before. So, you know, I'm just going off of other movies and such. But every single other person that ever has gotten shot in the shoulder in cinematic history can, like, talk. They can still function. You know, like, think of Owen on Grey's Anatomy. He gets shot in the shoulder and he's still trying to take down the shooter. Okay? But this fucker is, like, apparently dead.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. I think you're just being a wuss and you're in the mafia. You have to toughen up.
Is he in the mafia? Is he in a different part of the mafia? I didn't really understand what was happening.
Like, why did they have to pretend like he cheated on her? Why did they have to trick her into that? Like, I genuinely don't fucking know.
I know, and the fact that she just throws her cell phone off the cliff, like, I know that communication, in order for these type of films to work, we know this, like, communication can't happen because otherwise there's literally no stakes, and there's barely any stakes already, but, like, in order for the plot of this film to literally move, she has to throw her phone off of a cliff. If I'm this girl's friend, sister, brother, anyone, I'm bitch slapping the fuck out of her. Yeah. Like, okay, so you're marrying this dude today, running away with this other dude named Nacho the next day, throwing your phone off a cliff, leaving me this vague ass voicemail saying, "I'll call you in a couple days." Fuck you. I would literally hunt your ass down and be like, "You're stupid. And you're coming home with me and we're going to rehab."
And you know what? I wouldn't even be able to argue.
But it's so stupid. Like, also, here's the thing, too. If I see my man raw dog fucking some other bitch, I am hitting one of them. Probably him. I'm tackling, like, I am reacting physically in some way. Yeah. And, like, I'm saying something. Like, the fact that he doesn't even, like, look in her direction, he's just, like, fucking someone. I would at least want him to know that I know. So I'm saying, like, hey! Yeah. At least I'm gonna be like, motherfucker, you dumb fucking bitch. I'm gonna fuck
you up. I am at least taking a shoe off and throwing it at them because I played softball. I have good aim. I could throw that and hit that from that short distance, or I would, like, at least slam the door. Like, I would do something. I would not be able to just walk away and run out of this party. No, someone is getting slapped. Someone is getting hit with a shoe. There is going to be some sort of violence taking place in this room. And for her to just run out and then, like you said, go to the cliff, that was so fucking dramatic. And then when she, like, pulls off her ring and, like, looks like she might toss it, but then she keeps it in her clutch because she can't let it go. And I'm like, bitch. Also, did you notice when she threw her phone, it, like, plopped in the water almost immediately? And I'm like, how close is that water from the top of this cliff?
I didn't notice that.
Katie, it's like 0.2 seconds that the phone disappears from view and it's the sound of the water. I should actually try to fucking pull it up because it's so bad. While I do that, my last thing that I just wanted to talk to you about was the use of an evil twin as a storyline, because I feel like that was something that was really exhausted like earlier in history, you know, in storytelling, and that used to, like, be a lot in thrillers and things that, like, oh, they have an evil twin, you know, whatever, that, like, kind of explains things away. But I feel like we haven't seen that in a while. And, like, what do you feel about just, like, the evil twin plot?
I think it works in stuff like this. I don't mind it. I like the evil twin plot. I wouldn't want it to be in something like if Greta Gerwig tried to pull off an evil twin plot, I'd be like, babe, you're better than that. In this situation, it's great. And again, like, if you would have just gone up to him and been like, hey, as soon as he would have talked to her, she would have known that it's not him, because she knows that he's not Massimo as soon as they talk.
Here, I found the scene. I'm gonna flip it around and play it for you so you can just watch. Did you hear that? It like disappears past a tree and it's in the water already.
She definitely killed a bird because
it's so fucking bad. And also, like you said, just why are all of these men wanting her? Because in the first one, he kidnaps her for a year and gives her 365 days to fall in love with him, which is just ridiculous. Oh, and also at the beginning of this one, so at the last one, she was kidnapped and was pregnant with a baby. And this one, she's perfectly fine. So I bet she's going to be perfectly fine when we pick back up the third one.
For sure. Yeah. There's going to be a trilogy, right?
I think so. I think it's just 3.
Do you have anything else to say about this atrocity?
Literally no.
Okay. That's fucking it. So tune in next time for season 2 of Game of Thrones, which is actually amazing content, and I'm so fucking excited. I need to start season 2 like today.
I'm only 2 episodes in so far. I just finished disc 1.
Thank you so much for listening.
That's it for today.
Don't forget to subscribe to Popcorn Chats Plus for extra content. We have our first episode coming out very soon. It's probably out by the time you guys are listening to this episode. It's about long-distance relationships. For just $5 a month, you can hear more about Michaela and I's lives and our unfiltered, unsolicited, unhinged opinions about all things pop culture, celebrities, people that we dislike, and all that jazz. So look into it in the link in the description of this episode. We love you. Thank you for listening. Lilas.
Fucking Lilas.